always on feed. So today I'm bringing you an interesting area where you can live as a returnee of those in the African diaspora who wants to live in Ghana. So this area is known as KUNTUNSE. At the moment, I am standing right at a junction known as Satellite Junction. Satellite Junction because on this stretch is the main road, Accra-Kumasi Nsawam road. You can see from my right, that is the Accra road coming towards to the Kumasi Nsawam road. So this junction right here is the Satellite Junction, which leads you to KUNTUNSE, and so people call this junction Satellite Junction because it's named after Ghana's largest satellite station right in this area. Ahead of me is the main street or the main road leading to this community or this area known as KUNTUNSE, and I'll take you right on this area where we have Ghana's winning award estate company, also known as the KUNTUNSE estate, right in this area. So, okay, so folks, let's walk and see what this how this area looks like. So off the main road is a taxi or a cab station where you can always find your cab wherever you want to step into other areas or other nearby community. So let's walk. So I see this area alongside the road to be more like a business district where you can find all your grocery shops, stores, hair stores, saloons, pharmacies, and some little food stuffs. Looks pretty like a business district. And then also both sides of the roads are residents, private residents. And ahead of me also are a bit commercial residents, which are the hotels or guest houses you can always rent. So let's walk through and see what this neighborhood looks like. So at the moment, this is the street leading straight into the KUNTUNSE estate, which is the KUNTUNSE. Yeah, so we are still on the street of the KUNTUNSE, an area where it seems to be more quiet and then more okay for people to live in, people from the African diaspora. Here also you can see the Okada. These are what we call Okada. These are also one mode or form of transportation that runs right here in this neighborhood or in this area for easy transportation. If you're just going not too far from your home, you can always use this mode of transportation, which is the Okada. So right still on the street, it looks more like a business district where you can find every shop, every store, grocery, hair salon, name it, food style, on the both sides of this road. Very busy but very quiet area. You can live in peace and then in total freedom. Some eateries, shops, all alongside the street on both sides of this community or this area, which is the KUNTUNSE. And then also this area boasts of an estate company known as the KUNTUNSE estate, one of the Ghana's winning award estate companies right in Ghana. Right, so we are still on the streets of KUNTUNSE, an area where I personally will recommend to Africans in the diaspora who wants to live in Ghana. So on this street also alongside you have a fitting shop or a mechanic shop where you can always fix your car when you have minor problems or minor fixing problems. On these streets of KUNTUNSE, looks pretty quiet. It's okay though, but We are still on the streets of this area, which is the KUNTUNSE, where it's leading us to the KUNTUNSE estate. And then also alongside these streets, there are some gated communities or gated apartments you can find right here on this street that you can rent, that are for lease or for rent. The Coleman City. It's also Destiny City Court, which is beautiful, 2-bedroom, 3-bedrooms on this area, or in this area, that are for lease or for rent, that you can always rent. Beautiful gated community or apartments that you can always rent quietly and peacefully, and also some modern buildings right here on the streets of KUNTUNSE. So this is where we are approaching a junction, which one leads to the KUNTUNSE estate, and then the one ahead of me leads to where we can find Ghana's largest satellite station. So at the meantime, we will go through where we can find other areas where the satellite is being mounted before we come back, and then also go look at this area which leads to the KUNTUNSE estate. So on this side, which leads to the Satellite Earth Station, Ghana's largest, looks or feels more quiet than the main street from the main road, because we are getting into inside of this area, which really looks more quiet. So from this point, if you look far ahead, you can see where the dish is. You can rightly see far ahead the satellite dish. That is Ghana's largest satellite Earth station right here in the KUNTUNSE. But it looks like this area looks more quiet than from the main street to the junction where I branch. Yes, it looks more quiet, and then also not too built up with buildings. See, most of these buildings here are uncompleted building. For what reasons, I don't know, but it looks more quiet, peaceful for people to live in, I think. And then it has some beautiful modern buildings also on these streets right here. You can see. So personally, I think somehow people don't like to live close to these stations. So this road or this area actually looks more quiet than from the main street. And you can see vast of bare lands undeveloped yet. So if you I don't know if anyone who would like to live in these areas can always find lands here and then build their home beautifully. So we are getting close and closer to the Satellite Earth Station. So this is how this area also looks like. We are still in the KUNTUNSE area where I'm showing you today, where you can live peacefully in with your family. Whenever you are in Ghana, you are looking for a place to build a home. Far ahead are also some hilltops that you can buy lands and then put up your beautiful modern homes. Right up there you can see there are communities right behind these mountains, these hills you see right ahead. There are other communities, or there are other communities there well settled, beautifully settled. So here we are, right, entering the Satellite station, and this is how it looks like here. Very quiet, very peaceful. See all these trees here, very airy, and then very, very, very peaceful. So straight right ahead leads you to the Satellite Earth Station, which is the largest satellite Earth station in Ghana. I think it's one of the most reasons why people don't live close to this dish, because right on the left side of me is just a big land, empty land, which is not touched by any building at all. The same as on the right side also is very, very empty. You can see just growing all bush and trees. But I tell you, behind this dish is another community where people live around peacefully, happily. So people live all around this community or this area, which is the KUNTUNSE. Okay, so here we are at the Satellite Earth Station, the Ghana's largest satellite Earth station, right at the entrance, at the gate. You can see right here. So this is it right here, Ghana's largest satellite station at KUNTUNSE, or in KUNTUNSE, the area of KUNTUNSE. Beautiful place, I can say, very quiet. Yeah. So all these lands are just folks who farm here, because there are no residents, there are no homes, house. So people are having their farms or doing their farms here. See, they've grown some beans. That is the black eyed pea. Yeah, you call it, we call it the beans. And then also corn or maize, and then some cassava right here. On both sides of these empty lands are farms. So this is how a dry corn or dry maize looks like. Right here, this is just an example of a dry corn or dry maize on the empty lands of KUNTUNSE, where the satellite is, or the satellite dish is. So this part of KUNTUNSE is where we can find the Ghana's largest satellite Earth station here in KUNTUNSE. So the other side also boast of Ghana's one award-winning estate company, which is the KUNTUNSE Estate. So I will take you right through that street. Also, then we see how that area also looks like. In case you're in Ghana and you find these places interesting and you want to live in, it's recommendable by fee that these areas are best for those who are noise free, who are not the party type, who likes to live in an area or a community where it's absolutely peace. You can always find apartments to rent, gated community homes, houses to rent, and even buy. Bare lands also in these areas you can always buy, but you just be careful and know who you're buying from. So this is this side of KUNTUNSE in the Greater Accra, which is a suburb in Accra. We have Ghana's largest satellite Earth station. Let's go check the other side too. Come with me, guys. So here we are at the junction leading to the other side, or the other area of KUNTUNSE, where we have the KUNTUNSE Estate. And I see pretty much here also looks a bit busy, or a bit busier than the other side, which leads to the settled, busy but not noisy, I must say. And and then this area looks more of residence than the other side, which I'm thinking because of the satellite dish that we have at the other side of the satellite station. So let's look how this area also looks like. It also look a bit like a business district because alongside the roads are all shops, stores where you can buy little grocery, barbering stores, the hair stores, the saloons, the tailor store, the seamstress you can find on this road also, and then some beautiful residents also alongside both sides. So we are on the road leading down to the KUNTUNSE estate, which I want to show you. And on the street of KUNTUNSE, here is the other side of the street where it seems busier than the other side where the satellite station is. So here on the KUNTUNSE road, in this area leading towards where we have the KUNTUNSE estate, this is how the road also looks like. And alongside the roads, almost looks like a business district where you can find all your shops, your stores, mini or corner shops that you can buy all your grocery needs or all your souvenirs, anything you would need in your home. And also it has some fitting shop or the mechanic shops alongside the roads where you can fix your minor car issues or car problems on the streets of KUNTUNSE. This area looks a bit quiet and then beautiful also, with nice modern houses or residents. So mostly this area is residence where people live in their own homes, in their apartments, and you can find some good schools also here in this area where you can send your children or your kids in case you want to live in this area or in this community. Some of the best schools you can find here in this area as well. Right over there is the KUNTUNSE Estate School. It's an international school you can find in KUNTUNSE Estate or in the road of KUNTUNSE, where we have one of Ghana's award-winning estate companies, which is the KUNTUNSE Estate. They have a school right here. You can see very big school. It's an international school that you can send your kids or your wards whenever you are in Ghana and you choose this area to live. It's a beautiful area, peaceful, quiet area. You can always. So alongside this street also has a fuel gas station where you can always fuel your car whenever you are short of gas. You need to just put a gas in your car. You can just drive to this gas station and then fill your car with some gas. So this is how the other side also looks like. More busier than the other side where the dish station is based. So you can easily, out of your home, find anything you want to buy, groceries, anything you want to buy. It's easy to find them on the streets of KUNTUNSE in this area. This is a quiet area to live in with your whole family, that you can find your peace of mind, not too noisy, not too busy, very quiet. And then right here also we have our Ghana, the DVL office, big office here, which is the Driver Vehicle Licensing Authority. Right here in this area, you can see this whole building. On my left here is the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority in this area, which makes it easier for you when you are in this area and you want to acquire your driver's license. All you can find in this area, which is the KUNTUNSE, a suburb of Accra in the Greater Accra region. So this is how this side of KUNTUNSE also look like, other from the side that leads to the Satellite at station. So here is more of residence and then estate. So right ahead of me is an estate known as KUNTUNSE Estate, which is one of Ghana's winning award estate. Okay, so here is where I pause my video and then bring you video 2 on how the KUNTUNSE estates looks like. At the meantime, I just brought you to the streets of KUNTUNSE, where leads to KUNTUNSE estates, a gated community, and then also Ghana's largest satellite at station. So I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also click the bell for more videos.